Good morning and welcome to 59 Minutes. My name is Levi Kones. Apologies for that false start we had just a few minutes ago. A bit of technical issues here on this Monday, but we're getting it right now. Welcome to this particular show. This morning we're going to be discussing matters to do with the ICC, and we do know that there is something going to go on there from tomorrow. All eyes will be fixed on the ICC, at least the African perspective and in regards with our Kenyan case. To join me in shedding a little more light on what's happening there is Pan-African Forum Chairman Dr. David Matsanga. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Good morning, Kones. Good morning. Sorry for the confusion that has taken place here. And your place, you seem not also to have the gadgets are not working. Good morning, Kenya.
Yeah, it started there, but you seem to have infected us with something.
No, it is you who infected my systems this side because I wasn't able to start on time. But here we can use the 40 minutes which is available. I hope the other program will end us 10 minutes.
Yeah, here we are. I know you're not I was going to make you say something about Valentine's Day, but I know you don't believe in that. Or do you?
No, I think I don't celebrate people who have bad manners. Valentine's Day is a person where bad manners were originated. And for me, as a person, as an African pure, I don't celebrate it.
Okay. Let's get to the crux of the matter because we don't have much time. ICC case tomorrow. For those people who don't understand what the case is about, what is tomorrow about and going forward at ICC?
Tomorrow's ICC matter is contravention of Article 70 of the Roma Statute, which is very clear. Article 70 of the Roma Statute of perversion of justice, obstruction, tampering with witnesses, bribery, corruption, and all those things. It was an article created, one of the supreme articles, what we could call in Kenya. In Kenya, you are used to this word, which they call basic structure articles. It is one of the basic structure articles. There is no basic structure article anywhere in the constitutionalism. Anybody who read it to a higher level, like some of us, will tell you it is not there. So tomorrow's trial is simply a trial of a person who contravened Article 70 of the Roma Statute. He tampered with witnesses, he bribed the witnesses, he paid the witnesses to recant, he eliminated the witnesses. People died, witnesses have been killed, and that is what the trial tomorrow is all about.
How long is it supposed
Yes.
How long is it supposed to last?
It will go on up to 22nd of this month, and which is next week.
Up to 22nd of this month. Do we get, after it's over, do they give a verdict immediately? Do we wait? What happens?
It will take time for them, depending on the information they have gathered and what submissions have been made. But it looks like they have clear-cut evidence of videos, of telephone conversations, of telephone transfers, on money transfers. They have got all that, and they have the leaders of the scheme, the pyramid scheme to bribe witnesses. I don't want to be involved in naming the pyramid scheme itself. They have named it. It is on the website of ICC. You can go there and see who are the leaders who are involved in bribing, corrupting witnesses, and so on and so forth.
Right. Many of us here in Kenya believe that, the case is ended. People believe that, it ended and there's really nothing significant going to come out of these cases. In fact, not too many people pay attention to the cases the way they did the very first time. Do you think that this is just a case of just, maybe hot air from the ICC and we will just listen to this case and then it will disappear? Is there a significant happening that you can maybe foresee would happen out of these cases?
Yes, it is bringing up the evidence. The trial judge has accepted the evidence of Dr. William Ruto's evidence and Arab Sang. So that evidence is going to be played for us for the first time. You remember the witnesses of the other case when it was vacated. Remember, Ruto's case was vacated, not terminated. It was vacated. The word, can I repeat it for you, especially you? That it was
vacated is like set aside.
Yeah, vacation. Vacation is not setting aside. Vacation is to leave it because there was no evidence, witness, not that there was no evidence. There was evidence, but witnesses recanted. They became hostile. They were not able to proceed with a trial. Therefore, the case was vacated. The difference between Uhuru Kenyatta's case and Ruto's case is that Ruto's case was vacated and Uhuru Kenyatta's case was terminated because there was no evidence in Uhuru Kenyatta's case. But in Ruto's case, there was evidence, but then some people interfered with witnesses, bribing them corruptly, telling them not to give information, withdrawing from giving information, and even paying them not to go to the court. So here, Paul Gicheru is standing in for offenses committed on the court. Is an institution. It's like committing an offense on Kilimani Court. Okay? Kilimani Court is very clear. The offense was committed in Kilimani Court, and the magistrate will issue a warrant because you have committed an offense to the witnesses of the court. So when they are issuing a warrant from the ICC, it is not a summons anymore. Are you with me? There is a difference between a summons and a warrant. A summons is calling you for the first case, which is the Kenya situation. A warrant, you are now a criminal wanted by the ICC because you interfered with their system. So if Gicheru comes up tomorrow and says yes, and the case goes against Gicheru, and the Gicheru agrees, and the OTP chief prosecutor builds his case and says, yes, there is proof that you interfered with the witnesses, then anybody who has been mentioned, you are asking for the significance. Anybody who paid money for Gicheru to go and interfere with witnesses will be also issued a warrant of arrest.
Yeah, but let me just ask Daktari, considering that we are in an election year ourselves.
Listen, are you convinced? It looks like you from Tarbo, you never get convinced. I'm now telling you.
It's not about my being from Tarbo, I'm just asking.
For Kenyans, no.
We're just giving 180 perspective, you know, making us understand.
No, for Kenyans to understand the magnitude of this problem. The problem is this, and understand, hear me, Mr. Kones. If the case goes against Mr. Paul Gicheru, it means the chief prosecutor has proved that there was a network headed by a mafia somewhere who gave Gicheru money to go and bribe witnesses. So they will come for that mafia. Whether you are in heaven or hell, they will issue you a warrant of arrest. It is not a summons. That is how bad it is.
I hear you.
I think you wanted to know how significant it is.
I hear you very clearly.
Yes,
Daktari, you yourself,
money, that's how they are going to do it.
You are an advocate for us to, you know, use our own processes. You even went to the ICC and really defended all the accused from the Kenyan side, you know, laying a case that the ICC should not have been the ones to try Africans. Has your opinion changed, or do you feel like the process has gone so far in that there's no way we can reverse?
For me, Dr. Matsanga, as I speak to you right now, I hate ICC. And I want to tell you the truth. And don't miss my words. And don't change my words. I am not a friend of the International Criminal Court. because I hate an institution that takes Africans to jail them abroad. I am in favor of an African court that can solve the problems of Africans on this continent of Africa. Are we together?
Aye, yes we are. I hear
So
you.
I am not a friend. In fact, for me, I am an international friend of persons who have no voice. For example, the witnesses are being killed. Who is killing the witnesses? Who is bribing the witnesses? I have written the letter to the chief prosecutor already, telling him that within 7 days, if you don't come out to tell us as international interest, for international interest, you know from tomorrow Kenya will be on international interest media. You're a media guru yourself. Your television station here is going to switch on to listen to the evidence. And that is what I'm going to do if within 7 days, the chief prosecutor of International Criminal Court, Karim Khan, does not furnish me or furnish the world with the people who are killing witnesses and who are locating witnesses and who are showing the whereabouts of the witnesses so that they are bribed. I will file an application in appeal chamber 5, seeking the judges to tell us who else has the list of where the witnesses are. Are you seeing me? Look at my face again. Maybe let me take this off so that you know I'm very serious man on that. I'm going to file an application, and that application will vindicate everybody in the world, because this organization, ICC, is paid for by international money. We are the people, public interest. I am acting on public interest, like a Wamutata in Kenya. I am the Wamutata of the international community. And therefore, I have the right, I studied the law of international law. Someone is narrating the whereabouts of witnesses. And once the witness is told that he is in place X, someone is going to bribe the witnesses not to give evidence. That is very clear. It is up to the court to decide. So for me, the significance of this case tomorrow is very important, that we shall know exactly what happened in 2007 for the next 1 week.
Okay.
It is going.
Okay, let's talk about the political angle, though.
Are you hearing? When I reach that word, you don't want to hear.
For us here,
we are going to hear the drama of what happened, who did what, who networked. It is very sorry.
Yeah, and we are going to hear that. In fact, I'm hoping that after the cases are over, we'll have a discussion about, whatever they said, and just talk about, what happened. But, being an election year here for us, matters ICC are becoming very sensitive politically, in terms of there are people who feel that, we are, what's it called? That, let sleeping dogs lie. Like, people may reconciled, people made peace with each other, communities that were even warring got together and even, brought in the Jubilee government 2013. And there are those who feel that this story is behind us, and that, the events that happened at that time are better off left untouched. What would you say to those ones who may say, there's a political angle to this, to target one party in the name of the deputy president who is now running for president?
I don't want to be involved. I am not the one who chooses who runs for president. I'm not a Kenyan to choose who runs. I'm not IEBC.
Angle.
I don't take me that route, sir. I don't want to mention that name in my mouth. I'm just trying to help you so that you help me also. I don't like to hear that in my mouth. I have told you the truth. Okay, you rephrase your question very well. What is it that you want to know?
I'm asking the question, as to the timing of this particular case, considering the current political campaigns going on in the country? Are they intertwined?
I am saying I am not the one who sent Mr. Gicheru to go to ICC. Mr. Gicheru voluntarily carried his laptop, his telephone.
Do you think, in your opinion,
yes,
that they are intertwined?
I'm now giving opinion.
Yes.
He voluntarily, stupidly, foolishly carried his telephone, his laptop, his books of law, and entered Amsterdam Schiphol Airport with these things and surrendered to the custody. So when you surrender to the custody of the court, they take your telephone, this telephone here, they take your laptop, they keep it in the custody of the Dutch police. The chief prosecutor, all records of Mr. Gicheru are in the phone. The people Mr. Gicheru communicated to, he has been communicating to, can be traced as far as 2007, when you had the numbers. And you had, Safaricom can work with ICC anytime, or international other agencies that monitor your communication system. The chief prosecutor,
Daktari, there was an accusation.
You know, the chief prosecutor went to the court and asked for Mr. Gicheru's phone and a laptop. He was them for forensic expertise. Am I using the correct word? To be forensic experts to look at it, which telephone he made, whom did he talk to, bank accounts were taken, they were all in his phone. It is not me who told him to go there. So if you're asking me that will it affect the elections of Kenya or what? Is that the question you're asking?
That's the question I'm asking, yes.
If it is, yes, it will if there is a warrant of arrest. Because Kenyans cannot choose a fugitive.
Okay.
If there is a warrant of if there is a warrant of summons, it's different from warrant of arrest, Mr. What is your name again?
Kones. One of the issues that
my own nephew Kones.
Yes.
The warrant of arrest, if it comes to any leader of Kenya at the moment, is different from warrant or a summons. A summons politely you can attend and return. A warrant you have to go and finish with whoever has issued the warrant.
Yeah,
Am I explaining it to you?
Yeah.
Because you studied a lot of journalism and you forgot to study a few of
how well do you think
principles of life.
How well do you think
Yes.
that would work out? Because you talk about them, subpoenaing records, phone records of even Gicheru and all that. Yet, in the last cases, there was accusation made against the Kenyan government saying that they did not cooperate fully with everything the ICC was asking for. So do you see
Yes.
history kind of repeating itself?
I am now saying, in Africa, we have an African saying that if the mother tells the son of the elephant path, have you ever heard of that saying? That
No, is it from Uganda?
No, it is all over Africa, unless you are not an African. I don't know where you are imported.
I'm very much an African. What do you mean? Huh?
An African mother tells the son that, my son, never pass through that path. You will meet an elephant. Haven't you heard of that saying? That a man who is told that don't go that route but goes every day. One day you meet elephants going to Mount Ebadeas. Have you known that a herd of Mount elephants can cause like the earthquake Musalia told us a lie that it would cause, which did not come. So when elephants are climbing from Sagana, they pass through Sagana to go to Mount Ebadeas, Mount Kenya up. You might think it's an earthquake. So when you stand in their way, my dear brother, they might crush you. Kenya has been told time and time again, I was one of the few people who went to court to remove work envelope. Under Article 127 of the Roma Statute, if the marriage is not good, we withdraw and go home. Isn't it? Separate the wife and the child and the husband. Don't wait there. Don't wait there. Kenya has been waiting in this ICC for a long time. And let me tell you people, listening to me Kenyans, there might be no voices. We might not be here tomorrow for us to be telling you these things. You are lucky you have a friend who came in 2007, 2009, like Matsanga, who stood up when everybody was running away from these young men. I stood up and defended them. When nobody wanted to know Ruto, nobody wanted to know Uhuru Kenyatta, nobody wanted to know Ocampo 6. Kenya pack ship and pack out of ICC. Under Article 127, leave this institution, remain independent. When there is a crime you have committed, the United Nations Security Council will sit and mandate somebody to come here. But at the moment now, anybody can come from the ICC, collect anybody on the streets of Nairobi, take him for trial. People have not listened to me because I'm not a white professor. If I'd got a white doctorate with another skin, with a doctorate, they would have listened to me. So the thing has come to haunt. It could haunt you in the future. It could haunt you. A few years ago, when I went to Kilimani Court to remove the work envelope, Dr. William Ruto was against me. Said, "Don't. What is he trying to do?" He even called Advocate Arusei that I should not associate with Matsanga to remove the envelope of work to throw it in Indian Ocean. I was doing it for his good. So today, don't start mangering, tangering, telling people, "Oh, they have fixed me, they have done." No, it's yourselves. Because you don't know. You think that everybody hates you. Me, I have no hatred against Dr. William Ruto. I have hatred against his manners. Have you heard the difference?
Yeah, and I don't like final submission, sir, because our time is up.
I don't like his behavior, but I don't hate him as a human being.
Yeah. So what's your parting shot on this matter?
Yes, his behavior of insulting, attacking, replying his boss. I don't like it. If I were him seeking a vote, keep quiet, seek the vote. Kenyans will give you the vote if they like you. But don't reply to your vote. Then it shows what type of president you are going to be in the future. You are losing your votes, sir, by trying to demean President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I'm now talking to you as an editor who is older than you in age. Listen to me. Take my advice for free. I will never come to your office begging for one pound or 1 shilling. Take it for free. Don't insult your boss. Keep it off. Do politics. And don't allow people to insult your boss. Keep it off. Your boss is your boss up to the end. Even the angels have the bosses in heaven. You know very well that Angel Gabriel has a boss. Don't you know? You there, do you insult the chairman, Chebukony? Do you insult him? No, you tell me, do you insult Chebukony every No, do you insult him? Answer yes or no. Do you insult Chebukony? Do you insult Chebukony?
Of course.
No. What do you think the people in Kenya will think of the president when the deputy president who went on the same ticket is insulting his boss? What respect do you have among the people?
I get your point, Daktari.
And my point is, for me, I don't celebrate. Don't ask me about Valentine's Day, because Valentine killed so many people in Europe. So those who want to celebrate can celebrate.
I think it's the spirit of
five daughters.
Forget about the history.
Yes, I have my 5 daughters. I have given them the freedom to celebrate, but not me as Dr. Matsanga.
Yeah.
Because my father and my mother had a very good love affair. So they did not have a problem. I don't know why you need to put the engine, flowers, what. There's love is love. There is no flowers that I can increase love.
Take it. We have to go. You have touched the day, but
I know there are so many there who are saying I should speak about that.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you speaking with us this morning. Hopefully next time we get a little bit more time. Let's go through the process of ICC and
another aspect before you close. Another aspect before you close. Let Kenyans please let His Excellency the Deputy President look for the votes without insults. Let Raila Amolo Odinga look for votes without any insults. Let's come, let's unite, take President Uhuru Kenyatta's legacy. I defend the legacy of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He needs to have that legacy. He has done very well. Even you nowadays, you can wear your tie very comfortably and drive in Nairobi. Very soon you are very comfortable man. I saw you in a car on Facebook going to work happily. The traffic is going to go away. Is that not an achievement? There are roads in Itarubo where you used to walk on foot to reach your home. Nowadays, I'm told there's a road reaching your house in Itarubo. So thank you very much. Thank Uhuru Kenyatta for the good job he has done.
I feel like I'm under attack. But thank you, sir. And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful morning. And talk to you soon. Let's see what the ICC holds. That's the 59 minutes for this morning. Stay tuned for Leah coming up with Ilosu. And have a wonderful day.